Welcome to Purpose Writing's YouTube page. I am author Althea Jones, and on this page you can find content and videos about Purpose Writing's products and services. You can also find knowledgeable videos where I share tips for someone who desires to write a book or a story. In this video, I'm going to share part 2 of my favorite parts of writing Heart After God, Beauty for Ashes. So, if you are someone or know someone who desires to write a book or a story, let's dive in. In part 1, I'll share with you about chapter 2, Having a Heart After God, and why that is one of my favorite chapters. In this video, I'm going to share with you about part 3, which is another chapter that I love. Writing Heart After God, Beauty for Ashes was a journey that was personal. It was a personal book that God had given me to share experience and knowledge with my audience. And so chapter 3 is another favorite chapter that I love out of Heart After God, Beauty for Ashes. Chapter 3 is Resisting the Temptation to Retaliate. In this chapter, I'll talk about the strength of not retaliating even when you have faced ashes from someone that you love. I talk about how a foundation in Christ helps you even when you want to retaliate. It is so easy when you have faced trials and tribulations, especially from those that you love, to want to retaliate and get back at them because of how they may have treated you, what they have said about you, and what they have done. But as a child of God, we know that when we lay down our burdens and allow God to fight our battles, that He will cause even our very enemies to become our footstool. And so in this chapter, I talk about resisting the feeling and the need to feel like you have to retaliate when someone has done something to you. It takes a lot of strength, a lot of wisdom, a lot of guidance, and a lot of self-control to not act upon what you feel when you feel like you have a right to retaliate. In this chapter, I share with you why not retaliating has purpose. When you choose to be still and allow God to fight your battles, then you do not have to worry about being the one who retaliates or takes actions upon those who may have done you wrong. And so this is one of my favorite chapters because it was written in a time of my life where I really wanted to retaliate and get back at those who had done me wrong. But instead, I resisted the temptation to retaliate, and I allowed God to fight my battles. What I found out is that God will fight your battles for you, especially as a child of God. And you don't have to move a finger, you don't have to try to prove a point, because the way that God will fight your battles for you is much different than how you may have handled a situation or tried to get back at someone, or in a situation that God can fight for you and cause you to have victory over. So, if you are someone who has a situation or a story that you would like to share about resisting the temptation to retaliate, leave a comment, like, or share. It is often good to hear from those who have similar stories because that gives strength to you as someone who may be facing the same battle. Once you leave your comment, Don't forget to go grab a copy of Hard After God, Beauty for Ashes so that you can learn all about resisting the temptation to retaliate in your time with me.